And in this regard, so you've been quite vociferous in talking about, the ease of doing business, the business confidence, how we take so long to execute contracts, our legal system. So there's a lot of reforms to be done. But I just want to refer you to recent comments by former Central Bank Governor Dr. Wijetilleke Kumaraswamy regarding the reform process and elections. Now, I think some have perhaps mischaracterized what he said, where he talks about we can't let elections derail the reform process. So what he means is the reforms have to continue regardless of elections. Some have misinterpreted this as a call to, to delay elections further, but you, for one, have been very straightforward about saying that we need elections as a form of governance to improve our governance as it is. So would you like to reiterate that for our audience?
Yes, I would say this about Dr. Wijetilleke Kumaraswamy to start with.
Of course.
That he certainly wouldn't have meant that.
Yes.
And since he's a firm believer in a democratic way of life, in the rule of law and things like that, so sometimes things are taken out of context. Definitely elections need to be held and held on time. And my view on elections is that, we have a funny situation in Sri Lanka. We are wondering when the government of the day or the leader of the day is deciding when people should go to the polls. This is absolutely ridiculous. In a democracy, people are sovereign, and one important aspect of their sovereignty is they need to decide who governs them. And we who are then elected can't basically vary and decide when we should be having these elections. I think this discretion in the hands of leaders generally has failed in this country, and I'm of the view that elections, whether it's local government, provincial government, or presidential or parliamentary elections, maybe we should, in Sinhalese they say galen kotanna one. I think we should put it into the constitution so that leaders don't have the discretion on elections itself. So that would be my thing on elections.